Hello world, my name is Maximo Lora with Maximize Your Monday Motivation, and today's topic, fail forward. I've been inspired with this topic today from a series I've been watching, a documentary series on ESPN. I'm sure many of you heard of it, The Last Dance. It's about the Chicago Bulls and Phil Jackson, Michael Jordan in their last season together, that core group that was winning all those championships in the 90s, and they're going after their sixth and final championship, their last dance. And it's a phenomenal series because it doesn't just talk about the last season together as a group, but it also talks about some of the trials and tribulations. It talks about a lot about Michael Jordan, how he became the man he is, how he became the greatest of all time. And one of the lessons he talks about in the series, you can see a lot of it. But one of his quotes that inspired me to do this talk today is his talk about failure. He says, "I failed over and over and over again in my life, and that's exactly why I succeed." Once again, I failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed. See, I love that quote because it talks about failing forward. It talks about taking a failure, learning from it, and going out there and winning. A lot of times we as people, we see failure as a bad thing. We let it cripple us. We let it take over. But when we can take it as a lesson instead. I have a quote I go by also is that I either win or I learn. There's never losing. See, some people go by winning or losing. Losing is if you give up. But if you could take that loss and learn something from it, if you could take that failure and learn something from it, and then come back and go win, that's pretty great right there. And that's what Jordan's mentality was. See, I can talk about failure after failure. When he was in high school, he got cut from the basketball team, and he said, you know what? That's a failure, but what can I learn from this? In the off season, he practiced and practiced and practiced until he made the team. In the late 80s, the Chicago Bulls couldn't get past the Pistons in the playoffs because they were stronger, more aggressive, tougher team. Stronger meaning physically. And Jordan said, you know what? That's a weakness. He noticed one of his weaknesses, what can I do to become better? He started conditioning himself, started doing weights. He started getting stronger. So it's noticing something that you may have failed at, learning from it, and failing forward, moving forward with that. Failing forward with what you have. Now, I can go over example in success. One of the most famous examples is Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison is known to creating the light bulb, right? And this is quoted, I don't know how many times, but it's somewhere in the thousands. He tried to create the light bulb thousands of times, over and over and over and over again. Imagine he would have quit after 1 or 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. I'm talking about he tried thousands of times. And one time someone said, hey, how does it feel to fail at creating the light bulb over 1,000 times? He goes, I didn't fail. I found 1,000 ways it doesn't work. So I succeeded in finding those ways it doesn't work. See that mentality right there? That's the kind of mentality you want to have. In the last example, I want to talk to you about failing forward, to truly put it in perspective that you should consider failure a prerequisite to success. Listen to me. Failure is a prerequisite to success. You have to fail forward when it comes to winning on a major level. If you truly want to create something great, learn how to fail and fail fast. Fail forward. But one of the best examples in life, real quick, think about this. When a baby is born, it starts to crawl. And then it starts to try to walk. It stumbles, it falls. Stumbles, it falls. It stumbles, it falls. Imagine after 10, 20 times the baby stumbles and falls, the parents say, no, stop. You failed enough. You don't need to walk. Is that what we do? No. They push the baby. Hey, come on, you got this. You got this. You got this. You got this. And that's the kind of mentality you got to have in your mind. No matter how many times you fail, you must not quit until you reach the end. Fail forward. Push yourself to win. The baby keeps going and going and going and going and going until it's walking. So I hope you got some lesson with this fail forward mentality. Shout outs to Michael Jordan, the GOAT, in the Last Dance series. ESPN did a phenomenal job with that. So once again, I'm going to leave you with the quote. I failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed. Guys, this is Maximo Lora with Maximize Your Monday Motivation. Hope you got some value from today's video. And if you did, press like, press share, comment below. Tag three friends below that maybe are a Michael Jordan fan, have watched The Last Dance, or maybe you want to inspire them to fail forward, to push themselves to greatness, to push themselves to succeed and create something major in their life. Push them to maximize not only their lifestyle, but maximize their Monday. Once again, this is Maximo Lora. And also, if you ever have any questions for me, send me a DM, send me a direct message, send me an email. I check each and every message that is sent to me weekly personally. I personally check each and every message. So send it to me, and I'll be more than happy to reply. Take care. God bless. This is Maximo Lora with Maximize Your Monday. Peace.